Oi oi, welcome to a completely unplanned video where I don't have a tripod out and I don't have my usual setup. So, very informal video about the Google Stadia. And I want to kind of give you my thoughts on it. I've had it for about 2 days and, I want to be completely honest of my thoughts and what I like about it, what I don't like about it. It was released last year. A lot of people panned it for being laggy, a shit amount of games. Like the library was pretty poor. The whole pro thing where you have to pay to play free games every month. It's pretty damn good. I actually don't have many complaints about it at all. I bought the Premier Edition, which includes the controller and a Chromecast Ultra. And I bought it in the Black Friday sale for about $62.99, I think. There is a deal on for the next couple of weeks where if you purchase Cyberpunk, then you can get a free controller and Chromecast. So that's the Premier Edition. But it kind of defeats the object because you got to buy the game and then they give you a code. And then you might not even get your device for a couple of weeks after. So that's a little bit annoying. I wanted it. I paid like £12 extra just to get it in a couple of days, but without Cyberpunk, because I won't be buying that anyway. If you do buy it, I would suggest buying it on sale because the deals are pretty good. You might want one of these if you don't have a PC, you don't have a console, but you've got decent internet, because you kind of need a slightly decent internet speed to really play, because otherwise everything is just going to lag. I've been playing to 1080p, and my internet speed's like 35 megabytes, I think. Is it megabytes for that second? Something like that. Yeah, I've had next to no trouble. The only lag that I have experienced is during Dead by Daylight and during some chases. Sometimes if there's a lot of movement, it can lag, but apart from that, I've had no issue at all. There's no lag in the controller at all. Like, everything's really responsive. As I said, I'm playing on the Chromecast and I've got literally no problems really. The only thing I don't like about the whole thing, like this controller, is L2, R2 are a little bit too easy to press. It's like there's not really much to it at all. But the rest of the buttons, I would click it, but I've got games up. I'm playing a game at the moment, but you got some nice clicky buttons, like all around the controller. Is decent. I mean, the thumbsticks are good. A nice home button. This takes about 2 to 3 hours to charge, but the battery lasts ages on it. You could buy controllers on their own for about, how much? I think I saw for about between £45 and £60. Typical to a standard console controller. The reason I got one is because I already have a PS4, don't have a PS5 yet, and I wanted to be able to play games on a different TV, because we've got 2 TVs in the house, and obviously if people are playing games or watching movies in the other room, then I can come in here, the spare room, and play some games. And this was pretty much the cheapest option, unless you're gonna go down the whole Raspberry Pi emulator route with classic games. This probably is your best option, especially in the sale, paying 60 quid. You get a month of Pro for free. I'll be letting that expire just so I can play purchased games, really. The only game I've purchased myself with my own money is Dead by Daylight, the Stranger Things edition. But yeah, everything's smooth, really smooth gameplay. I'm not going to show any because it's just playing games lag-free, you know? It's exactly the same as console games, so you don't really need to see that. Chromecast is good as well. It's been nice to be able to stream BritBox videos because I haven't been able to find any, like, stream anything that lets you play BritBox on the telly. But with Chromecast, it's good. But yeah, overall, brilliant investment, I think. You know, there's a lot of good games on Pro. Get your free month. After that, you know, download the app. Setup for the whole thing was pretty straightforward. It was all download an app on your phone and sync everything, put your Wi-Fi password in twice. About a 5-minute setup and ready to go, you know? So, yeah. So, thumbs up from me. And I'll probably see you in a few weeks.